So this is the space on my workbench, the bandsaw and the drill press and the plug organizer. And there used to be a scroll saw and my sander. Oh, there it is, this one. So this would be the new home of my new mitre saw. Well, my first mitre saw. And I intend to build a kind of sled for it. I'll do videos about this, don't worry. But I wanted to show you the space before it's occupied. So, and here we have it, my new mitre saw. Compound, sliding and all. The problem is, it's rather large. Or long, should I say. It was my intention to build a sled of sorts, or a drawer, to put it on in order to pull it out further this way, so that long stock could run this length. So with my first trick shot, if you can call it that, I cut off this piece of plywood from a larger one I still had lying around. And now I'm going to come up, or having to come up with a solution to make it slide forward and backward. Here I'm routing 2 slots into the board using markings on my router table fence. I'm flipping the board to use the same markings for both sides. And I kinda decided to go for the most simple version. And start by marking this end. Then I need to clean up a little so I can put the mitre saw in place again. Here I'm checking the placement of the saw to make sure that with the whole forwards and backwards motion all features are still accessible. So I found 4 of these wing nut or wing bolts, and they have a metric thread. I'm just a metric kind of guy. First I'm marking the holes with an awl to make it easier for the drill bit to find its mark. Then I'm using a 7mm breadpoint bit to drill the core holes. After deburring the holes, I'm using a method Mark Spagnolo outlined in one of his videos, using a thread cutter and a drill. Just careful not to break the threads on the way in or out, giving the drill its time to cut in and back out again. So here we are, attached and reasonably stable. I'm just opening them half a turn and I can push it back. Let's try this with the saw on. So making sure that I can turn all the bolts. Yes, this works. Just to make sure I'm marking the spots where I need to screw the saw to the board. I used M5, I think, sunken bolts for this, and I put 2 nuts on just to be safe. We'll see how that holds up. So I've set up a fancy cut, 60 degrees, 30 there and 30 there. There we are. Might even be able to use this for something. So that's my mitre saw stand, saving a little space in my cramped workshop. So I'm satisfied with the result. I hope you liked it, or can take something away from it at the very least. I have to do some actual work with this one, and we'll see about the review then. So thanks for watching, bye. One more thing, I found that I could save a little more space, or well, just feel like I did. I push this back and in storage mode, and I really need to do something about this dust collection.